we asked to enter one of the cells. We were allowed to speak to the women, and these are the women that we spoke to. It's their handwriting. And while we are being asked to speak only to officers, we are not getting the accounts of migrants, of their treatment, of what they are experiencing. And so when these women tell me that they were put into a cell and that their sink was not working, and we tested the sink ourselves and the sink was not working, and they were told to drink out of a toilet bowl, I believed them.
Just get it off. Just turn it off, okay? I don't want to hear it anymore, right? That was in 2019, AOC pandering to the Hispanic community, going down to the southern border, posing for photo ops, acting like she actually cares about the migrants at the southern border. You guys remember all this? 2019, 2018, the squad was holding press conferences, acting like they actually care about these migrants at the southern border, crying, staging video photo ops, and oh my goodness, it was so emotional. People couldn't handle it. It was crimes against humanity. It was Nazi Germany all over again. It was the Holocaust, concentration camps. People were freaking out. Everybody was losing their minds. Where are they at now? Yeah, I love the passion, AOC. Yeah, the emotional theatrics are amazing, but where are you at now, girl? I don't see you anywhere. We're going to get into that tonight. Welcome to Drew Hernandez Live. There's a lot to talk about tonight. My name is Drew Hernandez, hopefully one of your favorite podcast hosts here on YouTube. If you guys can do me a huge favor, please subscribe to the channel immediately and hit that bell notification, but make sure to toggle on all. Because when you hit that bell notification, YouTube will default and it won't go to all, and you will not get every single notification every time I go live. So guys, do that right now. It's extremely important. Please support me as an independent, alternative commentator, creator here on YouTube. Please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, toggle on all, and also guys, smash that like button. We've been doing so good on this channel. If we can get to 500 likes, 1,000 likes a video, that would be phenomenal. Guys, I cannot do that by myself because I'm not a grifter. I'm not gonna hire a bunch of bots to go like my videos. So I really depend and rely on you guys, we the people, to smash that like button, destroy that like button. It really does help us as creators and hosts here on YouTube. It assists the algorithm. If you guys can also consider supporting me on Patreon. I am 100% independent. I have no company behind me any longer. I'm not Fox. I'm not CNN. I am 100% funded by the people, we the people. That is you, the people. You are the ones who support me. You are the ones who support my trips to the border or to go cover a riot or this show and the way that it functions with the editing and everything that goes into this, guys. I am supported by you. I'm just being completely transparent here. No grifting here. I'm just being completely open. I'm supported by you, the people. So one way that a lot of people seem to love supporting me independently here on this channel is super chats. So I do super chats at the end of every single show. We do Q&As. We can interact with each other at the end of every single show. You can support me that way. Or some people don't like doing super chats, and I appreciate, guys, you guys have been supporting me these past few weeks every single day, not just on super chats, but supporting me on my website, through PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and even on Patreon. So those links are in the description below if you guys would like to financially support my endeavors and my reporting and what I do independently. Also, if you're an investor that wants to talk about business deals or anything like that as well, make sure to send me a DM on Twitter or contact me through my website, and we can have some conversations. So guys, I have a lot to talk about tonight. I truly appreciate it. Share this video far and wide wherever you guys can. Share the link on Parler, on Gab. Follow me on all my socials. Also, guys, drop your city, your state, your country in the comment section below. If you're just joining the chat, welcome. Say hello to someone. Let's keep it positive. I love every single one of you. This is the way. So I hope you guys are ready tonight, because I got a lot of stuff to say tonight. And you know, I've been really hitting this thing on the border, not because I'm Hispanic. That kind of is like a perk and a plus. That's not my motive and intention. It does bother me as a Hispanic man. But what I don't like is politicians, Democrat, Republican, Hollywood elites. I don't care. What I don't like are people coming out and attempting to represent and speak for me. I think all of you that follow me and support me know that's my attitude. That's my spirit. That's who I am. That defines me. I'm an independent individual. So don't you dare speak on my behalf without checking in with me first. You got it? Alpha mentality. So that's just how I am. That's who I am. So the reason I say that is, as a Hispanic man, I have sensed what's coming. And these Hollywood elites and the Democrat Party are going to immediately begin to mobilize to pander to the Hispanic community. But right now, they ain't saying nothing. They're completely silent. So I'm going to come out and start to call this out, not just because I'm Hispanic, but because we have to call this out. This is ridiculous. These are politicians, okay? I know a lot of leftists will tune into my streams off of Twitter, a lot of people that hate me. I get death threats from BLM, from Antifa, the list goes on. And I do kind of want to talk to you guys tonight because just don't ever forget Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, okay? Rashida Tlaib, all of these people, the squad, they might be, you know, millennials, Gen X, younger versions of democratic socialists or progressive politicians, but the key word is they're politicians. So what I really want you to just try, okay, for any leftists in the chat tonight, just try and think about this, okay? I'm not insulting you. Just put your emotions aside and just listen, reason with me, okay? Don't ever forget that a politician is a politician, okay? A politician is a politician. So a politician, whether left or right, whether it's AOC or Donald Trump, is going to make political moves and actions and say things for political gain. That is how the world of politics functions. So tonight, when I talk about AOC, you have to remember, when I talk about Rashid Tlaib, when I talk about the squad, when I talk about these political figures, I'm going to get to Hollywood, trust me, okay? But these political figures, that's what they are. They're political figures. That never changes. So if you're this left-leaning liberal, you identify as a democratic socialist or a communist or the list goes on, a liberal, whatever, they will say things, they will do things just because they know that that's what you believe in. And even if they don't believe in it, They'll still do it anyways because you are literally nothing but a number and a statistic on a graph that is presented to them every single time they got to run again. So they're presented what they got to do, what they got to say, the analytics, do they add up? Okay, we're going to go in that direction. That is how politicians function, okay? So this goes deeper to my point tonight. This even goes even deeper as to why these Democrats, these socialists, these humanitarians, these people that claim to be fighting against crimes against humanity, that were fighting for the border in 2019, and now they're silent. This even goes further into my point as to why I'm talking about this. They only do it when it's politically beneficial for them. They don't care. That's just one aspect of it. But I'm going to give you some other aspects as well. So I'm still talking to leftists right now. Just try and stay with me, all right? All right, just try and stay with me. Just try and understand that AOC doesn't really care about you, okay? She just only cares about what you think about her. So she'll do things when it's politically beneficial. And when it's not, she's silent. All right, so keep that in mind as we go forward. So I've been getting a little more active on Twitter, and I've been kind of pushing at AOC. I've been tagging some of the tweets that I recently put out, have been getting some traction, calling out AOC, calling out how she's silent, Rashid Tlaib, even George Lopez, Jennifer Lopez, Shakira, all these people that were all basically pro-migrants coming into the United States. They were anti the kids in cages. They were smearing Donald Trump any chance they got when Trump was president. Now that we have an actual border crisis, crickets, son. So here we go. I'm going to play you a clip, all right? I'm going to play you a clip, the full clip, not just the intro clip. This is a clip from 2019, okay? This is AOC and Rashid Tlaib crying on camera, crocodile tears, their voice stuttering, all the theatrics on live television for the world and for the nation to see that they care about the migrant children and that crimes against humanity are being committed and it's Donald Trump's fault in 2019. I'm going to play this clip and I want you to ask yourself, where the hell are they now? Let's take a look.
We asked to enter one of the cells. We were allowed to speak to the women, and these are the women that we spoke to. It's their handwriting. And while we are being asked to speak only to officers, we are not getting the accounts of migrants, of their treatment, of what they are experiencing. And so when these women tell me that they were put into a cell and that their sink was not working, and we tested the sink ourselves and the sink was not working, and they were told to drink out of a toilet bowl, I believed them. I believed these women. I believed the canker sores that I saw in their mouths because they were only allowed to be fed unnutritious food. I believed them when they said they were sleeping on concrete floors for 2 months. I believed them. And what was worse about this, Mr. Chairman, was the fact that there were American flags hanging all over these facilities, that children were being separated from their parents in front of an American flag.
So I'm asking for whose was age 7, from Guatemala, who died from sepsis while in our care. She was the same age as my son when I heard about it. Mr. Speaker, we do have a crisis at our border. It is one of morality. As we have seen this current strategy unfold, intentional and cruelly created by the Trump administration, dead set on sending a hate-filled message that those seeking refuge are not welcome in America. I ask you and beg you not to look away.
And it is a false notion. The idea that we have to choose between people is a false notion. No child ever has to suffer for the benefit of another. And I will never accept that argument.
Liar. That is a politician speaking out of both sides of her mouth. She does not care about the migrants, and here is why. Where the hell is all of this rhetoric right now in 2021 when children are being human smuggled, when children are being kidnapped, when children are being taken advantage of by the criminal cartel enterprises, not only in Mexico, but in the United States as well, as they are trafficked into the United States? Where are all the crocodile tears coming from Rashida Tlaib saying that she cares so much about migrant children when we have a literal, strategically planned humanitarian crisis at the border as we speak right now, with little kids, boys and girls being kidnapped, raped, and in some cases murdered? Those are just the children. What about the women? Oh, these people care about the women? You really want to talk about the women? The women that are being kidnapped as low as the age of 12 years old in some cases and being raped more than 45 times in one night? Some of these women, mothers, are being kidnapped and used by the cartels and put into circulation of their prostitution rings, their sex trafficking rings. They're used. They're nothing but cattle. They're nothing but a commodity to these cartels. Where the hell are you, AOC? Where are you, AOC? Where the hell are you, Rashid Tlaib? Where are you now going down to the southern border? Where are you now with these grand and these magnificent and these emotional speeches? Oh, defending the voiceless, using your voice for those that cannot speak up for themselves. Where are you now, AOC? Where are you now, Rashid Tlaib? I don't hear nothing coming from your damn little mouth because you only do it when it's politically beneficial for you to do it. Now that Orange Man is gone and Trump is nowhere to be seen in office, you're silent and you say nothing. Why? Because you know that your party is going to get hit. That's why you're a hypocrite with your stupid little statement at the end of this video. Oh, children will never be used for any kind of gain or anything like that. We can't choose a side. Yeah, yes, you do. Because if that were true, and you were authentic and not a hypocritical politician, this wouldn't be a left or right issue to you. You would be down at that damn border right now doing the same exact thing you did in 2019, and you're not doing it with the squad because of why? Because Joe Biden is in office and Democrats are now in power, and it is now their problem, their responsibility, and they are to blame. So why won't AOC do it? What did I tell you at the beginning, class? I told you, leftists, they are politicians. So she won't do it because she doesn't care or see any political benefits from doing so. That's how these people view the world. That is how AOC views the world. That is how Rashid Tlaib views the world. That is how the squad views the world. It is all political. And some might say, okay, well, maybe they're handlers. Maybe the OGs in the Democrat Party, the Schumers, the Nancy Pelosi's are wrangling them and silencing them because they know that this is not a good political look. It'll destroy their party. Maybe so. But even so, if that's true, that's even worse. That's even worse. You're going to cover up a humanitarian crisis of little kids being human smuggled and women being raped on a daily basis because of bad optics for your political party? If that's even true, shame on AOC, shame on Rashid Tlaib, shame on Democrats that are trying to cover this up because Joe Biden is now the president and they will be blamed for every single thing now taking place. That is why they hide. They're politicians. They don't care. And if you agree with anything I'm saying tonight, gang, smash that like button and drop a 1 in the comment section below if you are sick of these damn politicians running circles around us. Even if you're a leftist right now and you support AOC, this should really bother you. Why is she not being vocal right now? Oh, she cares about the migrants? She cares about the Hispanics? Rashid Tlaib's, oh, I'm crying. This little girl from Guatemala, it reminds me of my own kid. And I cannot believe that this... Where are they? I don't hear anything. I don't hear a single thing because these are politicians that only do things when it is politically beneficial to do so. Whether left or right, I don't buy it. I don't stand for it, and I'm sick of this garbage. We cannot let AOC slide. Listen, I'm just going to speak to leftists again. Don't let AOC slide just because she's on your side. And I didn't mean to make that rhyme. This ain't Dr. Seuss right now. I'm not rapping. I'm just being honest. I'm keeping it 100 with you. Literally. You cannot let politicians slide just because they're on your side, whether that's left or whether that's right. We have to hold people accountable to what they say they believe and what they say they're going to do. And AOC's little emotional grand speeches of what she was saying at the border in 2019 ain't adding up right now in 2021 because she's silent. As a matter of fact, let's bring this down to some reality. What the hell is AOC up to today? Is she out there fighting for the migrants? Is she out there smearing Donald Trump? Is she out there pinning this on Republicans? Is she even out there addressing it? She's made a couple tweets here and there, but nowhere near anything as to where she was in 2018 and 2019, going down to the damn border and staging photo ops, acting like she's crying and actually like she actually cares. Nothing near that. So, this is kind of like a where are they now episode. Where's AOC now? Let's get this up. So check this out. Here's usmagazine.com, okay? These are tabloids. This ain't news. This is just tabloids. This is just stuff you read when you have literally no life. usmagazine.com, okay? These are literally tabloids. Demi Lovato, Bella Hadid, and more celebrity hair transformations in 2021. Okay, this it's just vanity. That's what this is, okay? Who cares about someone changing their hairstyle, okay? We have way bigger problems in the world. Our economy is dying. Our foreign enemies are taking a look at us as we are weak. Our president is on a cognitive decline. We have a border crisis at the southern border, and I don't care if Demi Lovato changes her hair, okay? I just don't care about this stuff. But okay, back to AOC. Where's AOC now, right? So AOC is featured in this article right smack there. 2 of 26. There's AOC. I honestly cannot tell the difference between her hair, but that's not the point with tonight's broadcast. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. This might piss some people off, even if you're a leftist, bro. Like, for real, even if you're a leftist, this should kind of bother you. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. The Congresswoman took to Instagram in March 2021 while we have an active border crisis as we speak. As the words come out of my mouth, son, we have a crisis. The Congresswoman took to Instagram in March 2021 to break down the virus relief bill and show off her new hairstyle. The New York native cut inches off her long locks, embracing a choppy lob. In the live, her Instagram live, she acknowledged comments about her new do, joking, "Oh, you guys like my haircut. You guys are talking about it. Oh, you guys like my haircut. You guys are talking about it. Let's not start a national crisis about it." Let me read that one more time. AOC, "Oh, you guys like my haircut. You guys are talking about it. Let's not start a national crisis about it." I don't know, whatever girls do with their hair. I was on her Instagram live. Let's take this down. So that's where AOC is right now. AOC is making headlines on tabloid websites about her hairdo change. And she's literally saying, "Oh, you guys are talking about my hairdo. Let's not make this a national crisis." What about the damn crisis at the border, AOC? Now you're making headlines about your hair change? And you're trying to prevent a national crisis of people talking about your hair, but you refuse to admit the crisis at the border of women and children being raped and kidnapped. You, ma'am, are a fraud. You, ma'am, are a politician, and you, ma'am, I see right through your fake little face, because in 2019, you were all save the migrants, orange man bad, but now in 2021, let's not start a national crisis over my hair. It's like, dude, who votes for these people? Who votes for these people? They don't care about you. They're elitists. They don't care. It's not politically beneficial for AOC to go down this path, so she does not care. She will not act. She will not mobilize because she does not care, because it's not politically beneficial to do so, period. This is just ridiculous. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. These people represent the United States of America. And it's a joke. Like, what? Who does this? Like, who sits here and, like, who votes for someone so fake? Okay, Joe Biden's a whole nother conversation, right? And Kamala Harris is a whole nother conversation. But who votes for these people? How are you going to sit there? Literally, I'm talking to leftists right now. I know I'm grilling you guys, but just hang on. Hang on with me, okay? Hang on with me. How can you sit here and say that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Rashid Tlaib care about the migrants? Do you go back to 2019 and you view that footage I just showed you? You honestly believe that that's authentic and that's genuine? Fast forward to 2021 and nothing but crickets, son? These people represent you. I'm still talking to the left right now. These people represent you? What a joke. What a joke. These people don't care about Hispanics. These people don't care about Latinos. These people do not care about the migrants. They only care about their political agenda. And I'm going to say this until I have no more breath in my lungs. Do not trust politicians, whether left or whether right, because it is it is anciently known that politicians only care about optics and public impression. So they do and say things in order to be accepted by constituents and their voters. It's very rare that some of these people actually care. Do not forget, my lefty friends, do not forget that AOC, Rashid Tlaib are politicians, son. So don't let this surprise you when these people are literally turning back on what they were literally claiming to be advocating for just 2 short years ago. Come on, guys. You guys can do better than that. For all my buds on the left out there, I know you guys are at least capable of seeing this, right? Unbelievable. These people, I mean, AOC is just worried about a national crisis about her hair, and it's a freaking border crisis at the southern border, bro. Like, come on. Oh my goodness. Don't let these people stress you out. This is just a joke at this point. This is just comical. It's literally comical. It's ridiculous. And I'm sick of it. So let's transition to Hollywood, okay? Let's transition to Hollywood. Do you guys remember? I'm going to ask you guys a question. And before I get into this, public service announcement, I'm 100% independent. If you guys would like to support me, you guys can leave a super chat. I will get to every single super chat at the end of the show, Q&A format. I promise. So don't feel afraid to do it now, do it later. I will get to it. I promise. But if you guys would like to support me, you guys can donate at my website on Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. If you love what I do and what I'm saying and what my goals are and what my mission is, and you want to be a part of this with me right by my side, and obviously you cannot live with me, but you can support me financially. The link is in the description below. All right, let's keep going. Let's transition to Hollywood. Okay, do you guys remember J-Lo and Shakira? Now, I'm really going after predominantly some leftist politicians that claim to be fighting for Hispanics or that are Hispanic. Rashid Tlaib, not so much. But now I'm going to transition to Hollywood. All right? These Latina superstars, Hollywood leftist elitists, right? J-Lo and Shakira. Some of you might love their music, and that's fine. I love Selena. Selena's a freaking classic. I'm talking about the movie. I love Selena, but the movie's a classic. That'll forever go down in history. If you're Hispanic, you know what I'm talking about. That, like, J-Lo is solidified. Okay, she's solidified because of that. It's like she's just if you're Latino, you know what I'm talking about. But we're not letting her get away with this. Okay, separate the art with the propaganda and what the person actually believes. So, if you guys remember J-Lo and Shakira, let's take aim at them. All right. I'm not saying literally. I'm just saying here on this show. All right, let's get this up. I wanted to point this out. Do you guys remember these superstar Latina women performed J-Lo at the Super Bowl of 2020? Do you guys remember this? And do you guys remember what was going down? J-Lo confirms. This is an article from February 4th, 2020, just to, give you guys the facts. J-Lo confirms kids in cages at Super Bowl halftime show. Issues statement. Jennifer Lopez has confirmed she and Shakira included a political message in the 2020 Super Bowl halftime show. During the high-energy set, J-Lo's daughter, I don't know if that's Emmy or M, sang a few lines of Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA with the Let Get Loud while children in small cages appeared on the field and a large fence appeared behind the stage. J-Lo raised a feathery cape that showed the U.S. stars and stripes on one side and the Puerto Rico flag on the other. Lopez is of Puerto Rican descent and Shakira is from Colombia. Latina woman here, Hispanics. Some viewers noticed the kids in cages in an apparent reference to President Donald Trump's policy of separating families at the United States-Mexico border. This is Jennifer Lopez confirmed the imagery was very intentional. So they were purposefully trying to send a message about the migrant children at the border in 2020 at the biggest, in my opinion, the biggest stage of the year, the Super Bowl halftime show. This is what she said. All I want my girls, the little girls on stage with me and all over the world to know is how to use their voices and be proud of everything they are, she said in a statement on Monday night. Other people can try to build walls, keep us out, or put us in cages. We are proud to recognize that all of us are what makes this beautiful country truly great. And there's the photo. You guys remember this? Remember all these kids in cages at the Super Bowl? And you can't quite see it here, but behind here, there was like this giant fence, right? This is propaganda. This is the Super Bowl. You guys remember this stuff? All these kids in cages. This was a thing. This definitely was a thing. And they were making this. They were doing this. Shakira and Jennifer Lopez were both behind this. So where are they now? Okay, let's see. We have a border crisis. I'm not going to keep saying this over and over again. Let's take this down. I'm not going to keep saying this over and over again, but I have to reiterate it because these people that claim to care obviously are not caring or talking about this. So where is Shakira and where is J-Lo as of right now? Let's just take a look. Let's just start with, let's say, Twitter. Let's just start with, let's say, Twitter. We'll start there. We'll start with Twitter. Let's get this up. Let's take a look at J-Lo's Twitter. Let's see. I'd like to give her the benefit of the doubt, and hey, maybe she'll prove me wrong. MTV News has nothing to do with it. Why women love everyone, love Jennifer Lopez. Dad's moving speech about accepting transgender daughter goes viral. I am so glad you love it. March 15th, The Satisfaction. Nope, nothing. Sunday brunch playlist, J-Lo just being J-Lo. Anything about kids in cages, guys? You guys see this? Anything about the border crisis going down right now? Just more promotion, more J-Lo, more J-Lo, more booty, more J-Lo, more J-Lo, women empowerment. I'm just going down. I think we could confirm that J-Lo does not care about the migrants, at least in the month of March, because I don't see anything. Nothing. I don't see anything. Nothing. I'm scrolling down. Okay, well, let's take a look at Shakira. Okay, these two claimed at the Super Bowl in 2020, they were using the biggest stage on the face of planet Earth to send a message to Donald Trump that they care about the migrants. Nothing on J-Lo. What about Shakira? Okay, come on, girl. Come on, lay it down for Colombia. There's some Shakira. Here's some Shakira. Nope. Nothing on the border crisis. Nope. I don't see anything. Do you guys see anything? Anything about kids in cages? Anything about human smuggling? Anything about human trafficking? Anything? You guys see anything? Nothing. I see absolutely nothing. Not even one post. Nothing. Nothing, Shakira. These Latina women, oh my goodness, they have the biggest stage on the face of, let's get this down. They have the biggest stage on the face of planet Earth, Super Bowl 2020, and they use it. Jennifer Lopez she admitted that they were sending a message to the Trump administration. The kids in cages. It was purely laced with propaganda. Her and Shakira were together attempting to be a voice and attempting to use their platform for Hispanics all around the world to have a voice about what's taking place at the southern border with the migrant children. A spectacular for all the world to see. Where is it now? We can't even get a post on Twitter from you, J-Lo? We can't even get a post on Twitter from you, Shakira? I thought you guys cared. I thought you guys cared about the migrant children. The kids, what about now? The kids being raped, the kids being human smuggled. I'm going to say this over and over and over and over again because these Hollywood elitists, I'm preparing you guys. You know why I'm doing this? I'm preparing you for what's to come. I'm preparing you for what's to come. The AOCs of the world, the J-Los of the world, the Shakiras of the world, these Hollywood leftist elitists and politicians are going to get mobilized soon. They are soon going to be mobilized because the Democrat Party is preparing, amping up, and gearing up to, in my opinion, throw the black community by the wayside because now the Hispanic community is literally, this is a fact, the Hispanic Latino voting bloc, non-white voting bloc, is now the biggest non-white voting bloc in the United States. Blacks are going to get thrown on the wayside. I'm telling you right now. So the Democrat, and Joe Biden knows this. He already told black civil rights leaders that he doesn't fear them. He fears the Hispanics. So I'm preparing you for what's to come. Hispanics out there, hear me clearly and hear me now. Do not let what the Democrat Party has done to the black community be done to us. Do not let these politicians, do not let these Hollywood elitists finesse us and use us as political pawns. I'm warning you right now, whether left or whether right, do not let these people do to the Hispanic community what they did to the black community. I refuse to be played like that, period. And I don't speak for Hispanics. I will never sit here and say that I speak for Hispanics or Latinos. I'm not a narcissist with some psychotic personality disorder thinking that I could actually be a voice for all Hispanics. Do you know how racist Latinos could be? Like Spaniards and actual Mexicans or mixed in Mexico. Anyone who tries to tell you, oh, that's the voice of the Hispanic community is literally insane. Insane. There will never be one. Okay? There will never be one. Okay? The Hispanic community and Latino community is so divided. It's just never going to happen. Okay? You're never going to have like a Hispanic Candace Owens. It's easy for Candace Owens because it's just black people. That community is just, that's what it is. The Hispanic community is so diverse. It's so complicated. And the racism within it is will blow your mind. All right? Go take a trip to Mexico and go see how half Spaniards and half Mexicans and Mexicans get along. All right? And then sit here and try and tell me that whoever you think is the voice of Hispanic conservatives or whatever is actually an accurate statement. I just want to put that out there, okay? But yes, these Hollywood elitists, they don't care. And I'm preparing you right now for what's to come because these people are going to get mobilized when the time is right. Because that's what they do. When the time is right, when it's politically beneficial to do so, when it's politically correct to do so. Right now, it's not. It's not politically beneficial because Democrats are in the White House. Joe Biden is in the White House. Democrats control the House and the Senate. It's not politically beneficial to do this right now. And Trump's gone. But it's going to come. It's going to come where they're going to start pandering. They're going to get their stuff together. They're going to strategize. They're going to get a plan together, and then they will mobilize in an attempt to pander to the Hispanic community like nothing you've ever seen before. You haven't seen anything yet, guys. Trust me. You haven't seen anything yet. Nothing. I'm telling you, man. This is what's coming. Don't let these people finesse you. Don't let these people deceive you, because if you are not aware of how these people function and what their plan is, you will fall for this deception. And I love you enough to tell you the truth. Don't let these people run circles around you and manipulate your mind. They'll start virtue signaling. Trust me, it's coming. It's coming. Last one I wanted to point out tonight, if we can get this up. What about George Lopez? Okay, I used to love George Lopez when I was a kid. I used to love his comedy. I used to watch him on YouTube. Used to watch all his specials, right? His comedy was hilarious, especially for Hispanic kids. It was hilarious because we knew what he was talking about with all his references. Like, oh, yeah, I live that, you know? And it's just funny, right? It was hilarious. And then even his show, a lot of people didn't like the George Lopez show. Some people were like, it's just the Hispanic Brady Bunch. I'm like, yeah, okay. Sure, I'll watch it. Some people loved it. Some people hated it. But anyways, once Trump came, just like Kathy Griffin and all of these Hollywood elitists, rappers, actors, everyone turned their backs. They bought the media lies. They bought the venom. They bought the propaganda, and they went insane and lost their minds and went after Trump. George Lopez has definitely been one of those people where he's made comments where the Secret Service has actually had to be notified because of some actual borderline threats that George Lopez has come out and said. Borderline hits being put on Donald Trump. Now, I say that to say this. As someone that is such an influential anti-Trumper, if there's anyone that is anti-Trump, okay, that has been vocal about it, it is freaking George Lopez. And right now, he is silent as well. Let's take a look at his Twitter and see if George Lopez, as a Hispanic man that has a huge influence in the Hispanic community, is George Lopez speaking out or speaking up for the crisis at the border? I see nothing as well. You can scroll down, you can scroll down, you can scroll down, you can scroll down, and I see nothing. No waves being made. Who knows? He might say something on his podcast, but no waves, nothing nowhere near he was when Trump was in office. But one thing that I did find was this. And this is what I tweeted. You guys might think it's funny. Let me go back to it. I put, "Hi, George Lopez. Will this be open to the new hashtag Biden migrants? Still waiting on you to address the hashtag border crisis. Now that Trump is gone, you seem pretty quiet over there, bud." And George Lopez is opening up his own, it looks to be some kind of bar, restaurant. I'm so excited to announce a new location of At the Brew Shall is opening in Hermosa Beach on Cinco de Mayo, 2021. A new location. So is this going to be open to the migrants? Is he going to use his influence and his facilities and his restaurant and everything that he has to be a blessing to the migrants? I don't see these people. Let's take this down. This is my question and the point I'm trying to make tonight. They only get active. They only mobilize when it is politically beneficial or politically correct to do so. George Lopez, Shakira, and J-Lo, I'm sorry if this offends you, are literally useful idiots. And you could even go as far as to say that AOC, I don't even know what AOC is at this point. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know. She's just AOC. She's like her own. It's like a word you use now, right? It's like when it's like when your little sister's being annoying or stupid. It's like, stop being an AOC. Damn. Or like when your wife is annoying you or your girlfriends, you're like, she's just like nagging you. It's like contentious. And you're just like, my God, just stop being an AOC. Just be quiet already. Okay. Like that's the closest thing I think I could say at this point. What do you guys think? If you guys agree with me, drop a 1 in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. Let's get into some super chats tonight. This is how you guys can support me. I'm 100% independent on my own. I am not Fox. I am not CNN. I have no company behind me supporting what I am doing with this show, with its production. If you guys would like to support me, drop a super chat below. I have some trips planned. I will be taking a trip to the border down this weekend. I have some trips planned to cover some riots. Everything that you guys super chat or donate on my website, Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, all that stuff, all those proceeds go to obviously supporting my livelihood and supporting my trips. That's flights, that's gas if I have to drive, that's hotels, that's food while I'm gone. The list goes on. So I just want to be open about how this works. So you guys are the ones that help me out. You guys are the ones that support me. So let's do this. Let's do some super chats. Let's do some super chats. Or you can donate at the website, my website. The links are in the description below. We really need your guys' help. I'm on my own here. And so I appreciate all the support, especially for all of you that have been supporting me thus far. I truly, 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 truly do appreciate it. So here we go. We have some super chats. We have quite a few. Let me open this up. I want to get to these as soon as possible. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There it goes. Sorry, my computer had the wrong one open. Okay, we have a super chat from White House. What's going on, man? The dude with all the Saki content. Starting on today's video, 3 through 8 briefing. I'm promoting your channel at the end of all my episodes. I salute you. Hey, White House, we salute you, man. Make sure to go check out his YouTube channel. Make sure to go check out his content as well. I appreciate the support. White House, yeah. White House, yeah. When you say that quickly, it's actually kind of catchy. So thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the $5 super chat. We have another super chat from Race Muppet. Race Muppet leaves a diamond super sticker. Thank you. I hope that's a compliment. Thank you for the super sticker, Race Puppet. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. We thank you for your support. Like I said, guys, whether it's $1, it doesn't matter. Everything is support. Thank you guys so much. Some people don't like super chats. Some people just like to donate directly on my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal. The link is in the description on my website. So thank you, Race Muppet. We salute you. The Officer Tatum drops a $20 super chat. Thank you for the support, bro. Always praying for the Officer Tatum. Officer Tatum, Brandon Tatum says, facts. Facts on facts on facts on facts, son. That's absolutely right. That's how we function. That's all I care about. I mean, I care about my wife and I care about Jesus, but you know what I'm saying, right? We care about the facts because we want to inform people. Thank you, Brandon Tatum, for supporting me. Thank you so much for all that you've done in my own life and praying for you, praying for Corinne, praying for the baby. I know that you have a lot ahead of you, and I just pray that you continue to do what God has called you to do. So thank you, Brandon Tatum, for the $20 super chat. We have another super chat from Sonia Shepard, a $5 super chat. Sonia Shepard, we salute you. Sonia Shepard, we salute you. Sonia says, keep up the truth talk. Thank you. Like I said, just like the Officer Tatum said, facts, truth, that is what we want to communicate. And you know, it's like the truth is going to offend you. The truth is just going to be in your face. The truth is either going to set you free, it's going to piss you off, it's either going to do one or the other, right? It's either going to set you free or it's really going to piss you off and it's going to turn you away and cause you to be a dumber person. Why wouldn't you want truth? Why wouldn't you? It's like when I was a youth pastor for like 6 years, I would always tell the kids this. I'm like, would you like someone to come up to you and just like, is there anyone that lives their life just like, I just want someone to lie to me. That's what I want. Just lie to me. Don't tell me the truth. Just lie to me. I'm like, would you ever marry someone that would just look you in the eye and just like, I'm just going to lie to you every single day of your life. That's it. Just lie to you. That's it. I'm not going to tell you the truth. Just lie to you. And the kids would always be like, no. I'm like, well, then why do you get all mad whenever people tell you the truth, whether it's your parents or whether it's someone at work or whether it's a good friend of yours? The truth is always going to be what? It'll be beneficial in the end if you're humble and you have humility and you're willing to learn something and be open to admit you're wrong in a lot of cases. Those that aren't willing to admit they're wrong have some serious problems receiving and swallowing the truth. But the truth will always make you a better person. So thank you, Sonia. Thank you, the Officer Tatum. We salute you both. We have another super chat from Whatever and Everything. Whatever and Everything is a frequent supporter of mine. Whatever and Everything, I thank you. We salute you. My wife and I thank you for the support. She's over here. She's like the producer. I don't know. What do you guys think in the comment section? Should we get my wife like on camera? She says some pretty interesting things. Sometimes she'll say some things I'm like, huh, that's actually pretty good. What do you guys think in the comment section below? Should we get my wife on the show every now and then? What do you guys think? Yeah, so Whatever and Everything, we salute you. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Whatever and Everything says, Drew, what up? At work, I got an email about the shooting in ATL. I am white with an Asian wife and kids. They blamed racism, which hasn't been proven. No email about triple murder over the stimulus checks. 2 + 2 = 5. Absolutely. You know, I think... just a quick announcement too. I'm adding one more live show to Drew Hernandez Live. Okay, I know I've been going Monday through Tuesday, but just so you guys can get another show, we're adding another show on Friday, same time. Okay, so tomorrow, I say that to say this. I think tomorrow I'm going to try and talk about this a little more in depth with some statistics and analytics of the black on Asian crime that's kind of rising in the United States, which the mainstream media isn't talking about. But yes, this is what they do. Like immediately, did you guys see how Black Lives Matter mobilized and immediately like tried to gain a monopoly on the Asian American community and claim that it's white supremacy against Asians? Like immediately. Like within hours, Black Lives Matter mobilized and attempted to monopolize what's happening with Asian Americans and blaming it on white supremacy. These grifters, man, they just want that moolah, son. They just want to make that check. Somehow, dude, Black Lives Matter brought millions, son, billions of dollars. And now they're just going after anyone that they can to grift. But yeah, I'll probably talk about that tomorrow. So thank you, Whatever and Everything. That's what they do. They just blame racism on everything. It's not even provable. And like, it's funny because the actual communities themselves have something to say, but you rarely hear from them. Why does Black Lives Matter have to end up being the poster children for the American Asian community? Anybody like wondering why? You know, it's like, how did that happen? All right, Neon Bright, we have another super chat. Neon Bright, we salute you. Neon Bright, thank you so much, Neon Bright, for the $5 super chat. We salute you. Neon Bright says, I am a legal immigrant. Hey, awesome. Awesome. Good for you. I am a legal immigrant who came via a legal petition by a relative. I'm furious. You guys listening, leftists? Listen to this. I am furious that the Biden administration is destroying our country. Shame on you, leftists. You guys see this kind of stuff? These are people, Neon Bright, we salute you, a legal immigrant who did it the right way, which is awesome, who is kind of pissed off, actually really pissed off. The word furious is not kind of, you're pretty pissed. That the Biden administration is destroying our country. Shame on you, leftists. And listen, with all of my Border Patrol contacts, agents, former captains, the guys that I'm talking to, what they keep trying to explain to me is this thing is extremely sophisticated and complex. Okay? The border issue with the catches, the releases, the gotaways, with the cartels, with the drug trafficking, with the sex trafficking, with the human trafficking, with the gun trafficking, like the Mexican side of things, the American side of things, the children issue, the women issue, the fraudulent posing families issue, the single men issue. Like it is such a complex machine. And then securing the border where there is no wall or where there is no gate or where there is no fence. Like this, it's just such a complex system. But I say this to go to your point, Neon Bright, is I think it's very, very, very sad that people are unwilling to even address this, because that's one take is, what about those that do it right? Like, what about those that do immigrate to this country legally? What about them? Don't you think that's a disservice to them? Don't you think that's a dishonor and a disrespect? How come some people do it right and they do it legally and they get it done the right way, but others don't? And those that actually break law get praised. But those immigrants like Neon Bright that did it right, they just kind of fade away. And I think that's a disservice. I think that's a dishonor. I think that's ridiculous. And I think that's a good point to make as well. Those that actually did migrate legally, kind of fade away in this conversation. And I think that's a dishonor, because those that do it right should be honored. What does the Bible say? Show honor or give honor to where honor is due, correct? So I think it's a disservice to those that actually do it the right way. I totally believe that. Okay, we have another super chat from JDog209. JDog, we salute you, JDog209. JDog209 says, Dems don't care, dude. Yeah, obviously. They want the illegals broke, dependent and completely emotionally broken and codependent. Dem voters for life is what it is. And I think it goes beyond Democrat, man. This happens in the Republican Party as well. The global elites want you. I agree with this statement. I don't disagree with you. But I think it goes beyond Democrats. The deep state, the global elites, the UN, this goes deep, right? Everything that happens in Europe, Germany, the migrant crisis that we saw in 2014, 15, 16, leading up to 2017, that horror that took place, now we're in it. We're in it now. And it's going to get worse. And it's going to get worse. I personally believe, I told Steve Bannon this as well on War Room. I told Steve Bannon that I personally believe that the immigration crisis, that the global deep state elites that work around the world, the EU, the European Union, the list goes on, right? I believe that they've been wanting to do this for a long time. And I think they were ready to pull the trigger with Hillary Clinton, but Donald Trump happened and it kind of delayed their plans. So now that they got Biden back in there, it's back to business. And now they're back on track, and here we are. Look how quickly this happened. Look how quickly this happened. There's a bigger picture going on here. There's a bigger agenda going on here. And you guys know what I'm talking about when we're talking about globalism, when we're talking about the EU, when we're talking, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And this is how they function. This is how they move nations. This is how they change geographics. Right? Some people get confused. They're like, what do you mean? How can you change geographics? They don't want borders, son. They don't want lines. They don't want sovereign nations. This is what they did to Germany. They just dumped millions of people in a completely different country and changed it all. If the global elites could have it their way, there would be no country on the face of planet Earth. Now we're getting into some eschatology, right? Where the Antichrist is going to come in someday. It will be a one world government, one world religion. That's where this goes, right? So that's why globalism, in my biblical opinion, is absolutely real and authentic, because that's how the last days are going to kind of come to fruition. So yes, I salute you, JDog209. Thank you. Thank you, JDog209. Okay, we have some more super chats rolling in. I'm going to do my best to get to these. Thank you guys so much for the support. I truly appreciate it. Philip James 1. Thank you for the $5 super chat. $4.99. Same thing. Thank you, Phillips. Is it Phil James 1? Phil James 1. We salute you. Phil says, God bless. It is not much. Oh, God bless. It is not much, but keep on keeping on. Hey, man, like I said, anything helps. We appreciate it. Me and my wife, we appreciate it. We're 100% independent. I don't have a big company behind me. I don't have Fox behind me, CNN. I'm 100% independent, alternative. I'm supported by the family, which is you guys. I'm supported by the family, which is you guys. So you guys send me out. You guys keep me going. You guys keep me on air. You guys keep me pushing. You guys keep me putting this content out. You guys help me, assist me. It is you guys, we the people. So anything helps. Thank you so much, Phil James. I truly appreciate it. I truly do. So we have another super chat from Dr. Lord Draken. Dr. Lord Draken, we salute you. Dr. Lord Draken, we thank you. Dr. Lord Draken says, keep up the good work, brother. Where can I get the hat? I'll get with my team to see if we can get this hat in the merch store. Like I said, guys, we have a lot coming, okay? Drew Hernandez Live, the YouTube channel, my social medias, my website. We're getting a new merch store. The Patreon is going to change, new logos, everything. So that's coming probably in the next week or two. Okay, I promise you. It's coming in the next week or two. You guys are going to love it. You'll be able to get some merch. I'll see to it that I can get this hat on there as well, because a lot of people have been asking me. You guys are going to love it. So I thank you. All the support that's coming in, it's going into all this kind of stuff, guys, to help keep me afloat. So thank you, guys. I truly appreciate it. It's going into all my trips. It's going into my travels, all that stuff. So thank you, guys. We have another super chat from P. Swizzle. What's going on, man? We salute you. P. Swizzle says, $4.99 super chat. P. Swizzle says, appreciate the content, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you, P. Swizzle. All right? I appreciate you, and here's why. Because a lot of people don't understand. Like, a lot of people, and I know you guys do, right? But a lot of work goes into this kind of stuff, you know? And when you watch Fox and you see, like, the logos flying past, or you see, like, the news ticker on the bottom, or you see all these edited videos, like, they have, like, hundreds of people working on this stuff, you know? And, like, they have $1 million budgets. I'm just one guy, and I have people helping me that are helping me out with the logos, and my wife helps me and stuff like that, but I don't have like this $1 million budget, like a whole newsroom. It's just like I have my computer, I have a couple of people that are helping me like with new logos and stuff, and I appreciate that. But I say that to say this is I truly appreciate it when someone identifies the ethic and the work and the effort that goes into this kind of stuff. So I appreciate it. Peace Swizzle. We have another super chat from Sonia Shepherd. Sonia Shepherd, thank you. We salute you, Sonia Shepherd. Thank you for the super chat. I truly appreciate it. Sonia says, you are one of the few I'll support. The truth hurts, but it is a good thing. That is an honor, Sonia. That is an honor, because I know that it's really hard to support someone, especially on the internet and just kind of watching what they're doing. Especially being in the world that I'm in, right? Like in my opinion, I think there's probably like 10 other people better than me that do this. So I'm humbled and I'm honored and I'm thankful when someone chooses to even say something like that and even actually act on that and support me. Like, to me, it's kind of a big deal. My wife will tell you, I really get down on myself a lot. And it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's something I got to work through, but so that really does encourage me. It really does. So thank you, Sonia. Thank you for the support. It'll go a long way. Trust me. We have a lot of stuff coming down the pike. All right, Grant Lee, we have another super chat. We salute you, Grant Lee. Everyone in the chat, salute everyone. Say hi. Be nice. Tell them you love them. Grant Lee, we salute you. Grant Lee, thank you for the $5 super chat. How convenient. It's always a joke with Black Lives Matter. It's disgusting. If they didn't have double standards, they wouldn't have none at all. Goes for all the left. And that's just it. That comment encapsulates all of it. Because not only is it a joke, but that is the reality. They get away with having double standards because people just don't care. And when I say people, it's the people that support these organizations, that give them billions of dollars. Billions. And here we are as conservatives struggling to stay afloat. You know what I mean? When Black Lives Matter gets billions of dollars, these activists are making a lot of money. A lot of money. Antifa, the donations that Antifa gets, in the millions, bro. In the millions. This is why they're so funded and organized. The radical left, they organize and they're funded. They support each other financially. They really do. I've seen this stuff, man. And it's interesting because they don't care. And that's what I tell people all the time is, you know, I like to point out the double standards. I like to point out the hypocrisies, but what I want people to understand is they know that they're hypocrites. They know that they can lie and get away with it. They know that people aren't going to question them. They know what they're doing, and that's why it's evil. So Grant Lee, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. We salute you. We have another super chat from Unpopular, thank you for the $2 super chat. Unpopular, we salute you. Unpopular says, multi-party used to mean diversity, not conformity. Multi-party used to mean diversity, not conformity. And I think that's the problem. I think we have gotten extremely polarized. Because when you come out and you say something, and conservatives will do this too. If you come out and you say something, for instance, if you come out and you're talking to like a group of conservatives and you're like, hey, there are some instances of crooked police, right? I'm not saying that all police are bad, but if you come out and you call out a police officer for their crooked, illegal doings, I'm telling you, man, I've seen this. Conservative, you'll get canceled immediately because they're back to blue no matter what, back to blue no matter what, it's like, okay, well, the blue is not perfect. So when we point, just like nobody's perfect. Nobody gets a pass. Nobody's infallible. Nobody's perfect other than Jesus. But what I'm saying is the truth, the truth is not biased. The truth doesn't care. All the truth cares about is the fact of the matter and reality. And I think we're so polarized right now. Like if someone just has like some honest opinions and they're telling the truth, conservatives will cancel them. And on the left, it's even worse. It's even worse. I mean, I call out anyone. I don't care. If there's a bad cop, I'll call him out. I'm not going to be a stupid leftist and be like, okay, well, all cops are bad now. No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is don't sit here and act like everyone's perfect. Republicans, conservatives, oh, they're just perfect. Even the church, they're perfect. No. There are evil people in every institution. Look around you, son. Don't let your political bias stop you from telling the truth, even if it goes against your party or side affiliation. Tribalism can get you in a lot of trouble. That's why I stay away from that stuff. I really do. All right, we have a lot of super chats pouring in. I truly appreciate you guys, man. This is I just see this as support from people that really do care about what I'm doing. So here we go. We have some more super chats. Where did I leave off? Was it Grant Lee? No, it was unpopular. Okay, we have another super chat from Keith Garrett. Keith Garrett with the $20 super chat. Oh, the super sticker. Keith Garrett. Oh, by the way, we're going to get some custom stickers, custom logos. Those are coming. We're going to open up the members only aspect of this channel so you guys can support monthly, or you can support me monthly on Patreon. The link is in the description too, but thank you guys for the super chats. We're going to get some customized super stickers and logos coming out soon so we can have more formality, be more of a family, more of a team. We're actually looking for a name. What do you guys think is a good name for yourselves? What do you guys want to be called? Like Brandon Tatum has Tatum Squad. There's all kinds of other stuff. What do you guys identify? It's going to be you, right? You guys are the movement. You guys are the viewers. You guys are the watchers. You guys are the ones that are a part of what I do. You're with me, whether financially, in spirit, whether praying for me, watching, supporting, sharing. You guys are the ones. What would you guys like to be called? Leave me some ideas in the comment section below right now. Just think about it. Who knows, right? Who knows? Leave a comment in the comment section below, or go drop a comment on Twitter or something. Or maybe I'll put something in the community tab at the end of the show and you guys can just drop a bunch of ideas. I want it to be natural. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be forced or cringe or cheesy. I just want the people to love it. Like you love it. Like it makes you happy because it's you, it's your movement. You guys are the viewers. Like without you guys, I would just be sitting here talking to my wife. So I want you guys, I want you to make it your own. That's what I want. Okay. That's what I'm trying to communicate. So anyways, Keith Garrett, thank you for the super sticker. What does it say? You are amazing. Keith, you are amazing. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you for the support. Keith Garrett, we salute you. You are amazing. We do our best, but we love you. Another super chat, $4.99 from White House. What's going on, man? With that Jen Psaki channel. We salute you, brother. Thank you for the second or third super chat? Dude, White House, yeah, you support me all the time. I truly appreciate it. You don't need to read this on air. Ben Shapiro had great stats on Asian hate crimes on today's show. More black on Asian. By the way, my wife is Puerto Rican. Definitely, I'll check that out. I'll definitely check that out. There's all kinds of statistics. Even Crowder did a great episode exposing the fact on black on Asian crime. But you're not going to hear that in the mainstream media because that's not the narrative. The narrative is the reason, like, think about it, right? They're literally trying to blame white supremacy and blame Trump's rhetoric as to why Asian hate crimes are going up. And the one variable about this equation that doesn't add up is that part of those hate crimes are black people committing them against Asians. So are you trying to tell me, mainstream media, that Donald Trump, the white supremacist in chief, somehow convinced a bunch of black people to commit hate crimes against Asian people? Does anybody believe that? Like, seriously, does anybody believe that? I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. All right, we have some more super chats coming in before I let you guys go, man. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the support. We have another super chat from Marley Marl. Marley Marl, we salute you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for supporting me. Like I said, whether it's a super chat or whether you support me directly on my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or Patreon, the link is in the description below. This funds my trips. It funds my livelihood. I'm just 100% on my own here. 100%. So I'm supported by you guys. I appreciate it so much. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's engage the culture, engage the culture, engage the culture every single day. That's what we're doing. That's why we do this show every single day, because the left doesn't sleep and evil doesn't sleep. So we have to be on this every single day. That's why I put my whole heart into this every single day, because the other side does not let up. Does not let up. We are in a culture war here. So Marley Marl, I thank you so much for the super chat. Let me read this real quick. Marley says, we conservatives cannot be afraid to fight. I'm assuming not physically. I gotta, go along with community standards. They will never shut this Puerto Rican chica up. I love the enthusiasm. I love the spunk. I love the spice. And absolutely, we cannot let Democrat or Republican elites. Listen, I'm speaking to Hispanics right now, right? This just goes for all people, but I'm speaking for Hispanics. I said this earlier on the show. Do not let these people do to us what they did to the black community. Do not let them try and gain a monopoly on us. Do not let them convince us that they actually care about us. I don't care whether left or whether right. I don't care. Don't fall for it. You know how the Hispanic community is. We're independent entrepreneurs. We'll do it ourselves. If you're not going to help us, and get out of the way, because I'll just do it myself. That's literally the Hispanic community in a nutshell. If you're not going to help me, then get out of the way and I'll do it myself. You guys know what I'm talking about. So the Democrat Party is going to have some problems. They're probably going to really go after some desperate migrants, people that don't have citizenship, and go after millennials that just don't want to do anything. So, I mean, if you agree with what I just said, drop a 1 in the comment section below and smash that like button immediately. Smash that like button immediately. All right, we have some more super chats dropping in below. Okay, Unpopular. Again, we have another super chat from Unpopular. Thank you for the $2 super chat. We salute you. Unpopular says, I vote Josh Green said Drew Crew. Hands, thumbs up, thoughts. I think we'll write that one down. That's one we've been talking about. What do you guys think in the comment section below? Is Drew Crew, is it too cringe? Is it relevant? Like I said, maybe we'll do a poll, right? Let's do a poll, all right? I know the girls are watching right now. Maybe we'll do a poll. What do you guys think? We'll do a poll. I don't know. We can put it in the community tab. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow morning. We'll just get a couple names and we'll see. We'll let the people decide, right? Did someone say something funny? Yeah. My sexy wife says, one of you guys said something funny. He said we are the Hernanditos. Where? Oh, we are the, oh, there it is. Baron von Balls. Nice name, dude. We are the Hernanditos. I mean, if my whole thing was like Hispanic, yeah, then maybe work. But my brand goes beyond the Hispanic community. So we're gonna continue. We'll get it going. We're almost there. Maybe we'll do like a voting thing or something in the community tab. We'll do something like that. But thank you for the super chat, Unpopular. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys. Make sure to smash that like button, guys. You guys have no idea how much that really helps. It helps the algorithm. It helps me as a creator. And I truly, truly do appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, guys. Guys, if you can do me a huge favor, share this video far and wide, wherever you can post this on a link, on Gab, on Parler, wherever. Tomorrow, just be on the lookout on the community tab. We'll do a poll. We'll put some names out there. We'll see what people vote for. We'll do it tomorrow and we'll see what goes down. All right. So just be on the lookout for that on the community tab on this channel. Subscribe to my channel, Drew Hernandez. Hit that bell notification and toggle on all. I thank you guys so much for all the support, all the super chats, all the donations, even on PayPal and on Cash App. We had some donations from LolatX20. Thank you for the $50 donations, Lola X20, and all the donations that you're always giving and supporting me on Cash App as well. We salute you, LolatX20. Thank you for the donation. We truly, truly do appreciate it. And all of you that support me on Venmo, on Cash App, all that good stuff. I'm taking a trip to the border this weekend. We will see what goes down. But like I said, I'm adding another day to the show. I will see you tomorrow night at the same time at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Make sure to be there. Share this video. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get this to 500 likes. I know you guys can do it. It helps the algorithm. Share this far and wide. Follow me on all of my social media outlets. Everything is in the link in the description below. I truly thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. All of the support, all the prayers, everything that's coming in. I love you guys. I thank you guys so much. We have a lot of stuff coming down the pike. So it's coming. Be ready. I love you. And until next time, America, stay free.